Raskin. Our next speaker is Amina Gorebzakim, former president of Mauritius. The first female president of Mauritius and biodiversity scientist, she's been honored as one of Foreign Policy's 2015 Global Thinkers and is a leading voice on issues related to climate change, international development, and democracy.
Whilst I was in office, I would also read other constitutions, such as that of India, as we remain an important Indian diaspora in the Indian Ocean. The Indian Constitution originally consisted of 395 articles, 22 parts, and 8 schedules. But after the Constitutional 104th Amendment Act of 2003, the Indian Constitution consists of 440 articles, 25 parts, and 12 schedules. I find the Indian Constitution to be unique in its content and spirit, with salient features including being the lengthiest written constitution, the blend of rigidity and flexibility, federal system with unitary features, parliamentary form of government, independent judiciary, single citizenship, emergency provision. In the preamble, the Indian Constitution is based on the objective resolution to constitute the country into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and secure to all of its citizens. Justice, social, economic, and political liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity. Fraternity assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. And I quote, in the Constituent Assembly, this 26 November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution, unquote. I think the purpose of this Constitution serves inter alia, quote, the right and freedoms which the people of India wish to secure for themselves. When it comes to fundamental rights, the Constitution is very clear, and I quote, certain elementary rights such as the right to life, liberty, freedom of speech, and freedom of faith, and so on, should be regarded as an inviolable under all circumstances, and the shifting majority in the legislature of the country should not have a free hand in interfering with fundamental rights. Fundamental right is called the Magna Carta of India. In the light of what is presently happening in India, it is worth noting that the Constitution of the country in Article 25 specifically speaks about the right to freedom of religion. It covers not just religious beliefs, but also religious practices and available to all persons, citizen as well as non-citizen. Article 29 enshrines the protection and interest of minority. All in all, the Indian Constitution provides for the protection and the rights of every Indian citizen. This reminds me of the writings of Hannah Arendt, who I quote said, the right to have rights should be recognized as a precondition for the protection of every human right. And she goes further by stating that the supposed universalism of human rights could only be guaranteed through citizenship. To deny the people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity, as famously mentioned by Nelson Mandela. The Indian Constitution has been drafted after independence, but the spirit which has shaped the philosophy and ethos that led to this document, in my opinion, has prevailed long before. As a fourth generation Indian diaspora member, my forebears and those of my fellow countrymen and women travel on the same ship that brought us all here. The solidarity, the sense of brotherhood that must have prevailed then is still alive in my country today. None of the divisive rhetoric from politicians in the wake of elections have been able to shake this fraternity, and we are keen on keeping it this way. It is really unfortunate that in spite of all the constitutional provisions in the Indian Constitution on the safeguarding and protection of human rights, the international press is reporting on how the rights of minorities are being trampled upon almost on a daily basis. India is a very diverse country, one with huge potential and talents that are shaping economies beside that of India. It is a country with great ambitions, and rightly so, judging by its history and contribution to the world. However, the social stability is a prerequisite to achieve its ambition, and this will come when the dignity of one and all is respected.